you. Just hold it, and if you'll show everybody in the class, you'll show that everybody's here. Hi, y'all. My name is Katrie Christopher. I'm getting ready to graduate in 3 weeks with my degree in mass communications, and this is for my advanced public speaking class. I have to do speeches, and I am going on next semester to Missouri State University. And I wanted to speak to y'all about persistence. 2 years ago, I was sitting exactly where you're at. I was in ACAD. I didn't do well in algebra on the compass test, so I was in ACAD and I took algebra on computers for 3 semesters. I just want you to know that when I was in your class, a lot of the students that were there with me are no longer at the school. They gave up. They were no longer here, you know, and that's my big thing is I want you to know there's nothing that you cannot do. You know, keep persisting. I know it's hard, guys. I mean, I really do. You know, and some days you've got to take it a day at a time, and sometimes you've got to take it an assignment at a time because it's hard. And let me just go back. Last week I had an exam to take. My daddy passed away this semester, and I've been going in and out from here to South Carolina. I've been home less than 4 weeks since July, and I had an exam to take, and I was driving through the mountains of North Carolina, and I pulled over to a hotel to take my exam because they had Wi-Fi. And I get in the room, and the Wi-Fi didn't work. And this is a major exam for a class that is a little difficult for me. So here I sit in the lobby, right next to the front desk, people coming in and out, and I'm taking a time 40-second per question exam in the lobby. You know, and that's just persistence. I want this. You know, I was 41 years old when I came to school. That's kind of old. I've got kids probably older than some of you. My oldest is 23. And so, you know, this is something I've wanted all my life. And we have to persist. And you've made it this far. You're farther now than you were 3 months ago when the semester started. You know, and that's the whole thing, is you just got to persist and think about where you're going and what you want to do with this. You know, 2 years from now, you're going to be where I'm at. You're going to be looking at the light, you know, at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be so close to your degree. And so, you know, don't think about every assignment and, you know, the things that you're losing, because you do. You miss out a lot with your friends and your family and stuff like that because of school. But you've got to think about what you're gaining from this and what you're going to give your future, and not just your future selves, but your future children, or, you know, just showing them how you persisted and this is the life you're giving yourself. And there are so many people who are thought to be failures. Walt Disney was fired from his job at a newspaper because they said he wasn't creative. Oprah Winfrey was fired from demoted from her job at a news station because they said she just wasn't fit for television. You know, Einstein was thought to be stupid, you know, because he didn't talk till he was 4 years old. And look at those people who are iconic, and they will always be, you know, these great masters in their craft. And, you know, that could be us. You know, so just don't give up, guys. And just think another thing, though, is you don't have to know what you're doing. Seriously, you don't have to have it all figured out today. You know, I started out as a journalism major, and things went wrong with my program, and so I went to change to mass communications. And this semester, I started taking a criminal justice class for my minor for Missouri State University. I love it. I love criminal justice. I love criminology. And for me to go from journalism to criminology is a huge leap. But this college here taught me to find what I like. And whenever you do find it, it'll click in your head and you go, God, that's pretty cool, you know. And that's what I've done. And so next semester at MSU, I'll focus more on criminology than I will the mass communications aspect of it all. So, you know, you don't have to have it all planned out. Just keep going to classes, keep doing what you need to do. And y'all, I got faith in you. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. And thank you for having me, and thank you so much, Miss Lindsay, for allowing me to come and speak
You're
to
so
your
welcome,
class.
and I hope that you have a great future. I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you this, I went back to school the day that my daughter went to kindergarten. I went back, already had 2 years, and then, you know, life happens, and she went to kindergarten, and I went back to ASU. So, I mean, I think I was 35 maybe, or something like that, so.
It's
Then
never
I taught
too
school
late.
for 25, 30 years, so.
And, you know, she didn't have her path set at 35. I didn't have mine set at 41. I still don't have it at 43, guys. But I'm working on it, and I've got ideas, and I've got, you know, where I want to go at this point. I've got some kind of direction. And that's what you need. I mean, and you'll find it being here. But the thing is, do not quit. Don't quit, because too many people do. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for